Hello, welcome back to this Let's Play of Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. In the last episode, we lost our body. That's why we now look like this. We also gained Koromon and Pabumon as party members, sort of. So now we have to go and get some data to repair our body or something. Poor Koromon has to hop everywhere while we just run. I feel very mean. You can eliminate secure firewalls that block your way and continue your progress. This skill has different levels depending on the resilience of the firewall, and you won't be able to take down a firewall if your wall crack skill level isn't high enough. Okay then. Makes sense, I guess. Square wall crack level 1 releases a yellow wall. Alright, that makes sense. It's a good mechanic. It will keep you from wandering to areas you're not ready to fight yet. I have no problems with that. It's me. Woo, I finally got through to you. I lost your trace info and had to search again. Where did you wander off to this time? Kind of by the bear from Danganronpa. I see, you can run into Mirai Mikigawa. Yeah, you could have said we're acquainted. Regardless, there has to be a natural progression where you would meet her. Aha! Sorry. You seem to have the craziest luck. Yeah, that's why I'm now made of data instead of flesh. Let's assume you carried out your original objective. We'll start by... What? You've already broken through the firewall? Well done, you saved me some time, hee hee. Alright, on to our next move. I scanned the area around the entrance to Kowloon and marked key junk data sites. Junk data will serve as your body parts. You need to go and find and retrieve some. It's something of a stopgap measure and it may not be a perfect solution, but I'm sure your skills are up to the task. This is a key step to returning your body to normal, so buck up and get to work. It's okay, searching for body parts isn't as hard as defeating 48 demons now, is it? Is that a reference or something? Think of it as an emergency measure. I look forward to meeting you in your normal body. Well, theoretically, it shouldn't look different to what you saw. Well, I suppose, yeah, you haven't seen me yet. This is a tool for communicating with people who aren't in the same place. You will receive messages from your friends and Digimon in your Digifarms. If a notification appears on the bottom right of your screen, click touchpad button or click your receive messages from the Digiline menu of your Digivice. You should also reply to your messages when you receive one that needs a reply. Okay, so that's how we get messages then. Did I surprise you? But that's what Digiline's all about, you know. Let's try using simple phrases you learn from friends and clients. And the Digimon on farms will be ecstatic if you respond to their Digiline messages. Got it! Okay, we're now talking through text. Great. Alright then, so that firewall mechanic seems pretty normal and that Digiline thing seems okay. Is this data like how is this data allow me to customize a character or something? Because it says it's going to affect my look somehow. I don't know if I really care about this game having a customization option like that. Scanned data of new Digimon will be collected and the Digimon will be registered to the field guide of your Digivice. At the Digilab you can digiconvert and browse detailed data by making friends with a Digimon through Digivolution and Digivolution. Okay then, so but we already have scanned Koromon because I have one. I only got that because I scanned it so often. So it's not really necessary. Oh, well done Koromon. Very powerful attack from an in-training Digimon. I've done just like a little bit of research on Digimon in general these last few days since I've been playing this game. It's gotten me back into full nostalgia mode, I guess. It is so fun to see them all again, but what is really weird about it as a whole is Digimon can digivolve in so many different variations. Oh, Koromon's really powerful. And he's so happy about it. HP Capsule C, barely any experience for anyone, that's fine. Got an avatar part. Okay then. So Digimon can digivolve into a lot of different things. I took a look at some and it's like they can come from 7 different prior evolutions and 5 other possible evolutions afterwards. It looked kind of weird, but I do like the designs of most of these. Some of them get a bit lazy. Oh, we got lots of new ones here. Digimon all have types and attributes, each of their own affinity. A Digimon's type is shown in a mark in the upper left-hand corner of the stats, and its attributes displayed by colour. During target selection, good affinity is shown with a red target ring and bad affinity with a blue target ring. Consider infinities when choosing who to attack. I can't help feeling it would have made more sense if those colours were reversed, but okay. There are 4 attributes: virus, vaccine, data, and free. Virus beats data, data beats vaccine, vaccine beats virus, and etc, etc. Okay, so it's rock, paper, scissors. Attack from a type with good affinity inflicts double damage, while attacks from a type with bad affinity only inflicts half damage. Attacks with good attributes inflict 1.5 times normal damage. Attack using skills reflect the attribute of said skill. Okay, so fire beats plant, plant beats water, water beats fire, of course, and then earth beats electric, electric beats wind, and wind beats earth. And light and darkness are both weak / strong against one another, and neutral has nothing. Okay, that kind of makes sense. There's a lot of elements to throw down at once, but I get it. So we're going up against a virus type, a data type, and a vaccine type. And Garurumon is a virus type, so I have an advantage against this one. Yes, although it didn't knock him out in one hit, so I'm a little bit disappointed. Koromon, what can you do? You can use bubbles. which is good against fire types, which we're not up against. Okay, then just attack. I kind of feel like I should combine my attacks and take this one out. Okay, so that's one down. Pabumon, I think he just knows Bubble as well. We're all using water moves, and we have no fire Pokemon, Digimon to go against. I just say Pokemon, really. Let's go after Biyomon, because she is the threat to Hagerumon being a vaccine type. Oh, we got another move. I didn't even realize. Okay, well, let's try and take this one out. Did it say Electricity was good against flying, or the other way around? I think it was good against flying. 0.75. That sounds like... Oh, I don't know. It's less than 1. That might be a good idea. I don't know. And this is Syakomon. I remember this thing, Syakomon. It's basically Clamperl. Way before Clamperl came around, they made it in... Wow. Koromon is just vicious. I think it is literally because he has to jump around everywhere. He doesn't have legs. He's overly aggressive. I like it. Aggressive Koromon. Be good. And Palpamon is just so happy to be here. And they got levels up, which is good, I guess. Gonna take a long while to digivolve anyone at this rate, I guess. Got another avatar part. How many of these do we need? No one specified. I'm just kind of running around till I find all of them, I guess. Can I see anything here? I can control the camera with the right stick. I cannot see... Oh, here's one. Oh no, I thought I have to press square to access them. This one's just a Pabumon. That's not threatening at all. Venom Trap. Okay. Critical damage to Pabumon, and he's poisoned. Oh no. Allies and enemies can suffer from abnormal statuses in battle. Abnormal statuses have a unique effect, such as draining HP every turn or altering stats. All abnormal statuses are undone at the end of the battle. Ends with turn confused, paralyzed, sleep, and stun. Those are pretty generic, I guess, as far as ailments go. No self-healing, poison, dot, and bug. What's dot? Changes into sprite, becomes unable to use skills, and bug reverses type affinity. Okay, well, they do seem more like pretty generic status elements for RPG games, but they make sense, I guess. Stat changes such as increased attack or lower defense continue for 5 turns after activation. Activating the same stat changes during this period will reset the count to 5 turns and stack the effect. So you can do attack up, defense up, intelligence, speed, accuracy, evasion, critical, and you can reduce attack, defense, intelligence, speed. Okay, what does intelligence have to do with all this? What stat does that do? I don't know, let's just defeat this thing. I don't think... Oh, there we go. Well done, Hagerumon. One hit of a cog, that'll do. I've also learned there's a really weird, like... I used to think Digimon had great designs a lot, but I do know they did a lot of, hang on. What's this? I got a message. Such a quick reply. I'm impressed. Guess you get a reply, 0 replies sometimes. Well, yes, but I'm a teenager. You should be used to the idea of replying through text messages. Anyway, I was going to say, I knew that occasionally Digimon got lazy with design. They did basically a colour palette swap of an already existing one. But I found it was a really weird one with Hagerumon, which is basically Hagerumon in orange called Solomon. That was it. That was all it was. It wasn't really a new Digimon, it was literally just a palette swap of the original design, and I thought, that's a bit lazy, isn't it? Come on, I want to praise you. I want you to somehow revive as a franchise. Koromon is doing a beast job right now. He's vicious! Do not mess with Koromon! So, I want this franchise to live, actually, because it is a part of my childhood. I get, oh, you haven't opened these chests because we were being chased by something when we arrived here last time. It was a part of my childhood, and I'd hate to see it die and just, like, fall off the face of the earth. I imagine most people hate to see, the stuff they knew from their childhood being forgotten. But I feel like this one only died, literally just because Pokemon came along and it was just as popular. Cross combo can occur when 2 or more allies are lined up on the timeline. Cross combos power up attacks and skill effects with the help of allied Digimon. Cross combos effects are split into the following 4 types. Chain attack, attack increases number of hits. Damage up, attack skill increases damage. Heal up, recovery skill increases the amount recovered. Skill up, stat changing skill increases the amount of change. Cross combo occurrence rates are displayed on the timeline. The bigger the gauge number, the higher this rate. Occurrence rate low, occurrence rate high. The gauge fills as you attack, and Digimon with higher camaraderie will have a higher occurrence rate. Okay, where do I read the camaraderie stat from? There's nothing on my display that tells me about that. I guess I'll have to check the stats in a second. Let's destroy... I'm pretty sure Koromon on his own can probably destroy Poyomon given how vicious he's been so far, so we'll go after Sunomon. And we miss. Well done, Hagerumon. You know, maybe Koromon should be the center of my team. He's the one that's doing ridiculous damage right about now. Throat strike. I need to take a drink between these recording things. I'm doing this just after I recorded Yu-Gi-Oh! I really should be wise up enough to drink some fluids between these things. Hagerumon's so happy to be here. I don't know, I kind of feel like... I looked around on YouTube, but after this I see some people doing Let's Plays of this game. Other people picked Hagariumon. I don't know if it's for the exact same reason as me, and they just wanted to not go with something generic from their childhood. Have we got a new look? No, it's the same look we always had. That's fine. You at least look normal again. It's not a perfect solution, but it's a big step. The objective has been met. Come back to the agency. What's this? You don't know how to get back? Try locking out like you always do. Since you went through an agency terminal, my guess is that you should come out through one. But to be honest, in your case, I don't know what will happen until we try. In the worst case, if your data gets scattered throughout the network, I'll salvage as much as I can. Hee, I'm joking, sort of. Oh, thank you. Thank you, you're so considerate of the possible harm that can happen to me. The logout zone is still broken. Guess whatever Arata did was temporary. Okay, so I've got to go back. I know a lot of people use Hagariumon. Well, not a lot, but some people did. I don't know if it's like me, they picked it because they didn't want to go with something generic they knew from the show, or if it was just because they liked the look of him. I kind of feel like he's a funky little... I don't know, he's creepy. Like, I'm gonna keep relating this to Pokemon, and if you don't like that, well... Sorry, but have you not seen the similarities between these two franchises? Of course I'm going to relate one to the other, but if I'm relating this to Pokemon, you don't really get creepy starters that I can think of. In the 6 generations we've had so far, I can't think of any starter that I would just find as creepy. I don't know, so Hagariumon just like really stands out. I should have attacked Poyomon. Oh no, the blob attacks actually did, well, not that much damage, I guess. Go, Koromon, with your vicious jaws. I don't know, what is wrong with him? Why is he so powerful? I don't get it. And I don't want to make a team, basically, out of the generic Digimon I remember from my childhood, but I do kind of like Hagariumon because he is creepy a little bit. The red eyes and the... I don't know, it just... I feel like it's more interesting, and I wouldn't mind having a machine-type Digimon on my team, and that's why I wanted to pick him. And Pabu and Koromon, they're here because, well, I need teammates, and I don't want to just use Hagariumon throughout the entire game. And they were the first 2 teammates I acquired. You know, there's I think there's 200 plus... Hang on, how many Digimon are in this game? I think I heard there's like 200 plus of them. Field Guide... 50, 100, 150, 249. So there's plenty of Digimon in this game, and I want to see as many as I can. I may even try and complete this field guide if I have to in the playthrough. I don't want to make 100%. That's not how I log out, is it? Oh, okay. Hang on. We might as well do something while we're here. I think we have a new Digi thing. Poyo has 150%. Alright, we'll just make him now. I can wait until he gets to 200%, but what's the point? I might as well just get him now. Neutral. He knows Bubbles. Can I get someone who doesn't know Bubbles, please? Everyone I get just knows Bubbles. Okay. Can he come into our team? Yep. So I'm trying to remember this, how many people can we have in a team at once? Oh, 11. Wow. Okay. That's gonna work out well for me, I guess. What was I saying? I said something about Hagariumon, I think. Not being creepy or... I have no idea. I've lost my train of thought, I'm afraid. But yeah, I don't... Oh, now I remember. I was going to say I don't typically want to do 100% playthroughs on this channel too often. I did it with Enchanted Arms, technically, although I didn't really make it clear in the title or anything. But that was because I knew the game extremely well. This is a game I'm going in blind. I don't attempt to do 100% playthrough of this. You make it back in one piece, didn't you? I wouldn't have selected anything different. Well, you kind of said that my data could have been scattered, so you kind of did. Still, those abilities border on the unreal. Maybe the reason you adhere to physical laws has to do with an instinctual fear present in all physical organisms. This is all truly fascinating. Well, while you're going tee-hee and saying this is fascinating, I'm busy transforming into data. Pardon me, Kyo-chan. There you go again, sneaking up on me, old man. Oops, I'm sorry, I did it again. And could you stop calling me Kyo-chan? It's embarrassing. That was a childhood nickname. Not going to happen, my dear. You'll always be Kyo-chan to me. No matter how old you get or how brilliant of a detective you become. Ha ha ha. How long have you been there? What have you heard? I just got here. Is something wrong? Oh, you have a client. Sorry. Were you going over a case? No, this is, well, a client of sorts, but of a somewhat unconventional nature. Oh, just who are you then? I'm assistant detective. That's a secret. That's a secret. You don't get to know who I am. I don't know who I am. Like I said, no one in particular. Not yet. This sentence requires me to flip my hair. I don't get that. This is such a trope in so many female game characters. Let me introduce you. This is Detective Matayoshi. He is an old friend from when my father ran the agency, and I trust him completely. He's the most elite detective the force has on cybercrime. Looks are deceiving, were you thinking? Well, I suppose I don't exactly fit the mold. What are you talking about? You look like the most cliche detective I've ever imagined, all the way down to the hat. But if I did, I'd never be able to tag along with the shadier elements. Oops, a slip of the tongue, ha ha ha. I can't do fake laughter, so don't tune in if you think that's what you're going to get from this Let's Play. So is there something afoot? If it's the case, sit on the sofa and wait a bit. I'll just prepare some tasty coffee. No, thank you, there's no case today, no need for coffee. You're hugely taken aback. I heard a rumour about Eden Syndrome. I thought you might be interested, Go-chan. Let's hear it then. Eden Syndrome? Anyone gonna... I suppose it's where we get the exposition. Yes. My character's just clueless about this. No need to worry about my assistant, old man. This is someone with a rather special connection with Eden. My assistant has the potential to become something of a specialist in the field. Let's hear what you have to say. I see. If you can vouch for your assistant, that's fine. The rumour concerns a special ward in a hospital where they're isolating the Eden Syndrome patients. Oh, do I need to explain what Eden Syndrome is to your future specialist? Please do. It's a rare condition where Eden users suddenly lose consciousness and are unable to wake up. We see more and more patients for each year, but the cause, symptoms, and treatment remain a mystery. There's a special ward at Central Hospital for Eden patients. Treatment and a search for the cure are underway. But information there is kept heavily restricted. There are facilities even relatives can't enter. The rumour is that they're concealing facts to help protect Kamashiro's image. This remains firmly in rumour territory for now. But lately there have been happenings behind the scenes at Central Hospital. Behind the scenes? Meaning Kamashiro Enterprises, right? Yes, the hospital is under Kamashiro's control, the same Kamashiro who runs the Eden network. The number of patients is increasing and symptoms are getting worse, now of all times when Kamashiro needs to come clean, not remain silent. An alarming number of people are being admitted to the hospital in question, and security in the special ward has allegedly been beefed up. This means something is afoot. If it was going to happen eventually. Yes, indeed. Hee, think I'll put some coffee on after all. We can toast the agency's success. We haven't done anything yet. Why are we toasting? Oh, look at the time. I'd better get back to the station. Sorry, but let's save the toast for another time. See you later. Okay then, whatever. I thought you left. Why are you still here? I had to watch out for her coffee, especially the colour and the solid chunks floating in it. I fear the day is coming when I'll be forced to actually taste her coffee. That day won't be pretty. Thank you, Matayoshi. It was as he said. Fresh info on Eden Syndrome is hard to come by. Kamashiro's behind-the-scenes restrictions are doing their job, and security will only get ramped up all the more from here on out. There's something very strange happening in Eden. Then you show up in your weird body, and at the same time, Kamashiro is apparently on the move. Is that all merely a coincidence? No, it has to be connected. The rationale is plain as day. No leap in logic necessary. I'm heading to Central Hospital. I need to get as much info as I can before security is stepped up. I'd be thrilled if you came with me. Why are we so taken aback by that? You might be able to get some info in your current state. Seek out and you shall find. Knock and it shall be. Well, that's debatable. No, in your case, let's go with open sesame. Hee hee. Why? I don't get some of the dialogue in this game, but okay then. We'll go with it. Literally the graphical design of everything reminds me a lot of Archivist Trip, which was a good game. I'd do a Let's Play of that if it wasn't for the fear of all of the Japanese actual shops that are inside and sort of getting flagged for advertising or something. Well, what to do? At times like these, I tend to start off with a frontal attack. Let's try negotiations to get us into the hospital's special ward. A frontal attack? That seems a bit sketchy. You're a pretty sharp one. But preconceived notions can sometimes lead to unintended consequences. Don't ask for details. Asking for details is the most important part of being a detective, my friend. Don't you dare tell me not to do that. They say that ignorance is bliss, after all. I'll give you instructions later. Until then, gather info inside the hospital. Alright, boss. Yes, I'm a yes man. Asking questions is the most fundamental cornerstone in detective work. You just told me to not ask about the details. Make up your mind. I wasn't joking when I said you could become a specialist in my field, my dear prospective assistant. Become a GP and record my activities in a chart, or become a boy with shining red cheeks. It's really a lot of fun, hee hee. I have no idea what's going through her mind. Oh, okay, we got another cutscene. This one I don't recognise from the trailer. Do we know this girl? Is there a reason we're focusing on her? Is this supposed to be a ship or something? Just that face just says, kill me. I don't want to be here. Well, it's a hospital. I suppose no one wants to be here. I'm tempted to say get a room. The tension is just really awkward right now. What is this? Hello? Is it me you're looking for? No. Hey girl, have we met? Have we met? I don't know. Hey girl, have we met? Is another amnesia thing? Shy girl, she has nothing to say to us. She is not interested in us in any way. Okay, that's fine. That was just a weird setup in every conceivable level. You want to know what the special ward? I'm sorry, we have a policy against revealing patients' personal information. Oh, that's fine. I guess, well, here's the special ward. It wasn't that hard to find. You know, this wasn't that difficult to get to. I imagine I'm gonna get stopped by something. Here we go. This is the special ward. Unless your family or hospital staff, entry is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Oh, it's me. We can ride the elevator to the special ward floor, but can't enter the rooms without permission. It goes without saying that we have no such permission. What do we do now? We take out the 2 guards and hack our way past the door, which is likely locked, to get into the room. This is what I call a frontal attack, but it takes time to prepare and the risks are high. Let's not rely on a frontal attack now. We'll trust new abilities, our trump card. The terminal in the nurse's station should be connected to the hospital network. I don't have to spell it out for you, do I? Oh. Well, you might have to, because I don't get what you're saying. Go to a terminal just means I enter the data world. What's that got to do with anything? I mean, I can use the data world to hack open the door, I imagine, but then I'm still have to get past the police officers or something, don't I? Where is the terminal? I thought it was at the nurse's office. Oh, it's here. Yeah, which way would I like to go? Eden. I guess. Oh. Kowloon, Eden. How do I get into the hospital? I don't think this is right. Hang on. She said I have to go to the nurse's thing. Do you guys know where I'm supposed to go? You're not talking to me. Fine. Alright, I'm going to explore the general ward then. Okay. That's helpful. Oh, it's probably at... Connect Jump is a special ability of the protagonist. You can use this ability on connectors that appear on the map. Approach a connector and press the X button to jump to digital space or the digital network. I shall do that in a second. I'm going to explore this floor for a second. I don't know if there's anything useful here, and I'll tell you if I hear anything. What's this? Kunmon medal. I remember Kunmon. It was a little yellow caterpillar thing. I remember some Digimon. Is that it? I'm not going to bother talking to everyone. That's kind of... They might have something useful to say, but the games gave me a mission, so I'm just going to go through with it, I guess. That's trippy. Does no one notice me doing that? Alright then. Now we're surfing the nets. It's so cool. And we're getting jumped by battles. I don't know how many battles I'm going to include in this game before I start cutting them out for not being that interesting. Again, you got an idea, let me know. I don't know if there's that many battles in this game. If Enchanted Arms was like a battle every 5 steps, so it kind of felt justified in removing them. In this game, it might not be that common, it might not be okay just to let you guys see these battles. And Poyemon's got some levels. Did Poyemon get multiple levels? He jumped from 1 to 3. Well done, Poyemon. All without doing any battles. So you don't need to participate in a battle to gain experience in this game. That's kind of a decent thing, I guess. Oh, it's Tanamon! I remember you! Your guys are cute. Can I battle more of these guys? Koromon, attack that one. Is she gonna kill this one hit? Koromon is just vicious, man! I have no idea what's the matter with her. Oh, it's because she's fire attribute going against grass, I get. Whoa, that did a lot of damage. Ton of damage. I kind of want a Tanamon, so I might just, like, bounce back and forth until I get enough data to make one. I don't know, is that a smart move? I'll see you guys in a minute. I think I'm going to do that. I want a Tanamon, so I'm going to bounce back and forth and he's... Oh, Papamon's maxed out level. I guess I have to digivolve him that soon then. I don't know, I'll see to that in a second. There we go, we have 100% data on Tanamon now, so when I get to the Eden thing, we can have one of them on our team. I don't know, I kind of want to build our teams up, and I like the look of Tanamon. I remember her from the original series. I know I said I don't want to team everyone from the original series, but a couple of them wouldn't hurt. You managed to get there without incident. Just as I expected it. Oh, we've actually teleported. Whoa. Okay, this power's just suddenly got a lot more interesting. Okay, let's move into action. Get the data from the room in the back while keeping an eye on the patient. Leave it to me. Isn't that a crime? That's for the authorities to decide, not us. If it's against the law, then the law will try us. But until then, we're in a bit of a grey area. Are we really? It feels illegal to me. Detectives generally operate unchallenged when it comes to this sort of thing. Do they really? You know, it makes you wonder why so many people have the problem with the way the police operate in that case. Alright, so we just gotta go in these doors. Or not. Oh, I was suspecting this. As soon as they mentioned people dropping in comas and the fact we're not actually in our real body, I was considering this. No way. Is this me? Is this my physical body? That was shocking, but I wasn't expecting to see that my own body was in such good shape. I should be happy, I suppose. But if I'm being kept in an isolation ward, then I really must have Eden syndrome. Oh, poor Rin. Calm down, buddy. We'll fix you somehow. So, is the rest everyone else with Eden syndrome like me? Just data? Oh god, these like heavy rain camera angles, for God's sake. File 001, Eden syndrome. A mysterious illness whereby people suddenly fall into comas while connected to the Eden network. Originally, the term was given to the incessant vomiting and other symptoms common to those in use of spending time in the digital world. But now, Eden syndrome is used to describe the more serious malady of inexplicable loss of consciousness while connected to the Eden network. After extending time in a coma, After extended time in a coma, the body weakens, becoming more susceptible to complications. In the worst cases, this has led to death. File 002, Treatments for Eden syndrome. No effective treatment has been found for Eden syndrome. Research continues into treatments and causes of this unexplained illness. File 003, Association with Kamishiro Enterprises. Eden is a large-scale digital space operated by Kamishiro Enterprises. Deeply affiliated with governmental agencies, Eden's business areas are expanding quickly. Immediate improvements and user training must be provided to warn against those long login times. Furthermore, the Eden interfacing uses Kamishiro Enterprises' proprietary technology, making future research sharing problematic. And after that, we're just going to walk out like a normal person. How did you get here? Are you part of the special ward thing? Why are you here? This area is supposed to be off limits with guards watching over the only entrance. How did you get in here? Did you do something to the guards? Who even are you? Well, to get in here, you must have gone through those same guards, so you know we haven't done anything to them. Who are you? Are you a relative of a patient? Let's try that one. Don't answer a question with a question, answer me. I'm just a plain old detective's assistant. Yeah. Wait, is Kuramai... You know Kuramai? I see, well, never mind then. You came to investigate Eden syndrome, right? Was there something you wanted to ask? I'll answer your questions. Don't get me wrong, I'm just trying to come clean in order to clean my own name here. I am in debt to Kamishiro, so if you have a few questions, I can answer them, I think. What should I ask? Is there a cure for Eden syndrome? What happened if you contract Eden syndrome? Who is this patient? Okay. I've never heard of anyone recovering from it. Someone I know has been stuck in a deep sleep for a full 8 years now. I'm sure he'll be fine. Someday he's sure to wake up. For now, all I can do is wait. Okay, I'm gonna go on a limb here and say she's Kamishiro's daughter or something. And Kamishiro himself is the one that's been stuck for 8 years. That's my prediction. What happens? Well, as you can see, patients with Eden syndrome all fall in a coma. I've heard of no other symptoms. Do you know someone who's shown others? Might do. Who is that patient? We were going to show her that I'm here physically, this patient here. They were just brought in. They weren't here a few days ago. Are you worried about them? Oh! You two look exactly alike. Do you have a twin, perhaps? Nope. I see. That's quite the coincidental resemblance, then. Isn't it just? Totally don't read too much into that. There are rumours Kamishiro is involved in some kind of conspiracy. That's a misunderstanding, a mistake. She definitely knows it's Kamishiro. She's getting really defensive about it. Kamishiro wants to find a cure for Eden syndrome too. That was why they built a special ward and a specialist working around the clock looking for a cure. It's ridiculous that anyone should suffer because of Eden. I've got to do something. Maybe she is Kamishiro. Maybe she's the head of the company somehow. I have no idea. I apologise for interrupting such an important conversation, but you have an uninvited guest. How do you know these things? Hello, guards. Thanks for working so hard. Ooh, another hottie. Miss Ree, we weren't expecting you today. Check out the bulging pecs on this guard. One look and my heart is all aflutter. Oh, I can't resist. Poke, poke, poke. Miss Kishibe, I'm on duty. Oh, so hot. Okay, this is getting uncomfortable now. Ree Kishibe, making the rounds behind the scenes? I'm curious what a Kamishiro bigwig is doing here. How do you know these things? We got the information we needed. Now we're going to get out of here. No need to overstay your welcome. Oops, I've got a visitor as well. Let's meet in the lobby then. Don't rush and don't make a fuss. Hide! Quickly! Oh great, I got the jiggle physics and everything. Well, alright with this one. Why have you got red eyes? It's a little bit creepy. You're like a Garurumon. Oh dear, Yuko. You're well, I trust? Miss Reed, what happened today? I don't recall seeing your name on the approved visitors list. Oh, no, I'm not. Maybe I was just stuck with a sudden urge to see my dear darling Yuko. Are you worried about me being all by my lonesome? No, my recess was tingling, and I had to come see if you were being a gloomy Gus again. I knew it. This is all so terrible, isn't it? Not particularly. Oh, look at you acting all strong, but I know all about it. I do not trust her one bit. By the way, what have you been doing here? Nothing special. A picnic of sorts? Yes, I mean, no, it's... Why did you say yes? That's a stupid question. Yes, dear Yuko, is something the matter? No, is there perhaps someone else here? Perhaps a boyfriend? No, it's nothing like that. Or maybe it's a girlfriend. Ooh, shall I have a little look around? Doing something unscrupulous in that room? Or better yet, something scandalous. Ooh. This voice is just not right. I'm just questioning, why are we even hiding behind the door? Can't we just jump through the computer and be done with it all? I mean, she told us to leave. We should just leave. Now, I've got you all figured out. You can come out now, Yuko's new squeeze. My name is Ri, and I'm tasked with being Yuko's guardian here. Holding hands or locking lips, guiding each other step by step towards adulthood. This is getting very cringeworthy. And we're already gone. Well, drat, there's nobody here. But dear Yuko, it doesn't matter. You can bring 1 or 2 boyfriends, or even 3 dozen of them if you'd like. Oh boy. Why, when I was your age, ooh. Now then, let's check in and see how he's doing. Don't you think he'll be happy to see the 2 of us together? Sure. Yeah, I'm telling you, Kamashiro. I bet she's related to Kamashiro. I bet he's in the coma, and they're both going to visit him, even though he can't speak. Where did they... How does she know Kurumai, though? She said her name. How did Kurumai know anyone here? I mean, Kurumai's excuse is she's a detective. I can imagine she keeps tabs on people. What's her excuse? Anyway, let's surf the net and get out of here. This could have been how I got Tanamon. Why have I stopped? I didn't do that. The game just stopped for itself. Oh, it's Multimon! I remember Multimon. Do I want to stay here and keep battling him until I get a Multimon on my team? Not really. Tag that one. Kill it. You didn't kill it. God damn you. Kurumon, you kill it. Kurumon is still vicious. That's fine, that tap barely did anything. Go, Pabumon! I kind of wish we can give these guys nicknames. Digimon is a little bit more impersonal than Pokemon is. You're not really encouraged to make incredible emotional bonds with these guys. At least in my experience. I remember Digimon World 1, it's like, if your Digimon dies, they give you a new one. It's like, keep playing through the game with this new one. I'm like, oh, but I'm still recovering from the loss of the old one. Garurumon levels up to 9, Koromon levels up to 6, Poyomon levels up to 5 and is maxed out. So Poyomon and Pabumon are baby stage Digimon, that's why they're all maxed out on levels already. Koromon's in training, so he's got a bit further to go, and Hagerumon's a rookie. I remember most of the stages of Digivolution. It's like baby, in training, rookie, champion, ultimate mega, and then somehow beyond that there are other megas and DNA megas. I don't even know what goes on after that. Hopefully we'll get to the point in the game where we get other megas. You escaped that predicament all on your own. Hehe. See, I knew you could do it. Now then, shall we head back? Shouldn't you be acting like, oh, did you go to see your grandfather? That's good, let's leave now, or something. I can't imagine what the shock of seeing your own body from the outside is like. If we think of it like an out-of-body experience, maybe we can find a solution. You're the first Eden Syndrome patient to exhibit these particular syndromes. The first irregular amongst them. First that you know of. Simply knowing that is a major step in getting to the bottom of this. We can't rush the investigation. Mustn't hurry things along. Stay cool, stay calm. Doggedly and with all your might, exhibit endurance like hard black iron. Okay, what? My father used to say that all the time. Tell him to come up with a more catchy phrase. That was terrible. But back to the issue at hand. What do you plan to do next? Don't you want to return to your original body? Don't you want to know the truth of what happens? Actually, I just want more Digimon. Then it's decided. You should work here as my assistant. There'll be many cases dealing with Eden and cybercrime. The more work you do, the more clues we'll be able to find. Don't worry, I'm as certain of your potential, and while you're at it, I'll cover your room and board. Heh. Besides, if you're challenged, who else is better suited for the cyber investigation? I'm expecting great things. I haven't said yes yet. Okay, now we've said yes. Excellent, we have an agreement. From this point forward, you are my assistant Cyber Sleuth. Because that's in the name! Have a seat on the sofa and wait. I'll make some coffee. We'll drink a toast to celebrate. Oh no, not the coffee. Not the coloured lumpy coffee. Get out of there now, man. What the heck is that? Sweet seaweed and red bean paste coffee, my specialty. Oh, I know it looks all fancy, but wait until you get a load of the flavour and aroma. Here's to you, Cyber Sleuth. I'm assuming that's a disgusting taste. I mean, who knows, maybe that's a natural thing in Japan's culture. I don't know enough about it. Maybe that is just meant to be disgusting. You got 1000 CSP. What's CSP? Save? Yes, I will save. And I will also end the episode here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode, guys. Bye-bye. My father has disappeared. Disappeared? He's gone missing. I'd like to ask a detective to seek out and find my missing father, Makoto Yamashina. Oh. Oh, come on. You're making me fight a champion already? Go, Cockcrusher, please. Oh, that barely made a scratch at all. And now Koromon's dead. Great. Oh, great. Everyone's dying now.